The following program contains stunts and activities that were performed by and under the supervision of trained professionals. Accordingly, Mental and the producers of this program must insist that nobody attempt to recreate or reenact these stunts or activities for themselves. On tonight's show, Lethal Lottery was last week, and we're going to find out exactly what happened. Plus, the United Backyard Wrestling Championship is featured, and we understand that Blackheart is backstage at XCW with his hardcore title. And we're going to find out exactly why, all on this edition of Worldwide.
This is a message and a warning. This was your last mistake. Say goodbye in vain. Destroy, repeat. In vain. Destroy, repeat. We won't accept defeat. In vain. Destroy, repeat.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Worldwide. I'm your host, the voice of XAWA, Wayne Armstrong. Lethal Lottery occurred this past week, and with it, a lot of interesting results. Adrian Hollow successfully defended the World Heavyweight Championship against Taven in a last man standing match after tying Taven's feet to a pole, rendering him unable to stand for the count of 10. Ingenious, yes, but also dastardly, as Adrian Hollow sneaks out a victory through unconventional means. El Loco Rojo also challenged to try to get the International Championship back, but unfortunately for him, Will Smith was on top of his game in a submission match. Smith was able to gain the upper hand and make Rojo pass out with his new submission finisher, the Enigma Code. El Loco Rojo's day wasn't done following the match, as Mint Dragon appeared to send Rojo a message regarding their past. Take a look. Rojo. Uh-oh. That's bad news. Mint Dragon, Rojo's half-sister.
You know what you did. You fucked with my mask.
Oh! Oh my God!
Stealing it wasn't enough. You had to steal my goddamn mask, and you had to change it. Maricon. And it's not over yet either. And I'll say this, you stay the fuck away from Blackheart if you know what's good for you.
Mint Dragon just dragon stomped the hell out of Rojo. Strong words and a big dragon stomp from Mint Dragon. We've already got big news for you regarding those two, and it's going to happen at the biggest show of the year. They're finally going to get their hands on each other. Mint Dragon and El Loco Rojo will be going head-to-head in a hardcore match. That means these two will be able to beat the hell out of each other in the biggest grudge match of the century. And it takes place at Anarchy Coliseum 7 on September 22nd. When we come back, we've got a United Backyard Wrestling Championship match for you as Genocide from XCW defends against the Ogre. Don't go anywhere. Worldwide will return. We're back on Worldwide, and the Ogre had a hell of a day at Lethal Lottery. The Ogre drew Nightmare as his opponent in the Lethal Lottery in a straight-up hardcore match that saw these two beat the ever-loving hell out of each other, resulting in both men being knocked out and referee Monique Williams stopping the match out of concern for both men's health. There was no winner in that match, but there is guaranteed to be one, as the Ogre face off against XCW's Genocide with the United Backyard Wrestling Championship on the line. We're going to take you now to the Cemetery Center to find out how that match shaped up. Check it out. I wonder how Ogre's feeling after that match with Nightmare. I'm not sure if he's 100% here. He's having a lot of... Yeah, he was very gingerly getting up those ropes. So I don't think he's 100%, guys. I think he's going to have a little bit of trouble here against Genocide, but let's be honest. Genocide also wrestled earlier this day, so he may also not be 100%. Maybe they're equal. Maybe they're on even playing field here. We're about to find out as Genocide is about to head to ringside here to defend his United Backyard Wrestling Championship. He won that in the high-ranked tournament back in June. June 1st, as a matter of fact. There's Genocide. With the big shiny white belt that he won. Almost 3 months ago now. And Genocide has been a defending champion, by the way. This is not his first defense of this title since winning it. He has defended it against a couple of people from FWL as well. Unfortunately, we didn't have the footage of that in time for this match. If we do, we'll air it. Oh.
Challenger from FWL, beat him. I got XAWA. Gonna be tough competition.
Well, he's not wrong. The Ogre is tough competition. But as Genocide mentioned, he did have some competition from FWL as well. As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, Jay Ellis challenged him for that title. Gave him a hell of a match, but unfortunately for Jay, Genocide was able to walk away with the United Backyard Wrestling Championship. The only championship belt that is being defended against all three companies is now being put on the line here against the Ogre. And referee Matt Malone displaying the hardware.
Ready? Ring the bell.
Here we go. I'm anxious to see how these two styles will clash because Genocide is a technical wrestler as well. So this should be an interesting clash, not even a clash of styles, this should be an interesting meshing of styles. Both men are very technical, so this should be, if anything, a great mat-based wrestling match. Look at this. This is just beautiful counter-for-counter wrestling here by both the Ogre and Genocide. As Genocide wrenches the arm, Ogre, look at that.
Oh! Oh!
These two are already putting on a clinic, and the match has only been going for like 3 minutes. Genocide sends him off. Shoulder block takes down Genocide. Oh, rolls on the arm. And an elbow as well. Could be going for that leg drop off the ropes. Beautiful. There's the leg drop we all know and love from the Ogre. Cover two and no.
Two.
And the Ogre, as he does, right into his submission hold. Didn't waste very much time, if any at all. And he's got Genocide in trouble here because he's blocking his access to the ropes, which is smart. Ogre's positioned himself right between Genocide and the ropes, so Genocide's going to have to reach with his feet to try to get to the ropes. Or he can do that. Nope. Ah, but Ogre was also in the ropes. Smart. Ogre managed to position himself between himself and between Genocide and the ropes, I should say, and made it so that when Genocide tried to roll him up, he was right there to break the hold. So good wrestling there from the Ogre, working on the lower back and kidney region of the self-proclaimed, not self-proclaimed really. He's been called the best wrestler ever. And he has proven that many times in the past. Cover up the Tornado DDT. No. Consistent count from Matt Malone, the referee for XCW here. Beautiful leg drop again by the Ogre. And now, what's he doing? Jackknife pin. Cover.
1, 2.
And Genocide pops his shoulder up. This has been fairly even. Genocide has been given just as good as he's gotten as thus far. So, though the Ogre has had control for a bit, but that ends now with a big right hand, and Genocide's gonna take back control. And now we're gonna see Genocide's ground game. Dropping the elbow on the leg, wrenching that leg around his own body, using his body as a winch of sorts. Genocide really working on that leg. But look at this! Beautiful counter by the Ogre into the head scissors. Genocide is meeting his match in terms of ground game here. Genocide is a great technical wrestler, make no mistake about it. But the Ogre is as well. I cannot sing enough the praises of these two men in the technical department. So they may have to try something else to try to beat each other. Technical may not work on either of these men. They're so well versed. They may have to resort to changing up their style a little bit for this match just to make sure that they can win. Ankle lock by Genocide, and the Ogre reaching for the ropes. He's not tapping out. Matt Malone is right there to make sure, and Ogre chooses to put a foot on the ropes instead. But Ogre's knee is bothering him, his left knee. He's favoring it. As you can see, he was holding it there. Oh, what a right hand on Genocide by the Ogre. Look at this. Fujiwara? Beautiful armbar, but I fear he might be too close to the ropes here. Genocide might have an easy time breaking out of this hold.
No.
Genocide trying to get his bearings. There he is. Yep. Exactly. Yes, Ogre making a little bit of a tactical error there. Genocide was able to break that hold very easily by just reaching up and grabbing the rope. Oh! A senton into another armbar of sorts.
No. Give. No.
Ogre turning it into a crossface, possibly. Oh, look at this! Yeah, he has. He's turned it into a crossface. He's wrenching the head back of and Genocide again finds a way out. Matt Malone getting into position. That's smart officiating, by the way. He didn't try to count the pin while he was out of position. He chose to get in position first. And I want to point out once again that Matt Malone is an XCW official, so he is very obviously not showing favoritism here, which is perfect. I appreciate that from a referee that's not one of our own referees. At least you know he's calling it down the middle. This is a beautiful bow and arrow lock by the Ogre. And again, Genocide is too close to the ropes and causes the break. The Ogre got to try to figure out what else he can do next to try to keep Genocide down. The Ogre's had kind of an advantage here in the late stages of this match as he backs Genocide up into the corner with the punches to the midsection. Oh! Uh-oh, here we go. Look at this. Ogre for the splash. He's got it. And here comes Ogre again off the corner. Another body splash. And he's going to go for it a third time. I think that might be a time too many. And Genocide was able to move out of the way. And then Mr. 187's got the Ogre backed into the corner.
1, 2, 3.
He's got to get Ogre out of the corner. Of course, Genocide, it wouldn't matter if he got counted out. He would retain the title. Oh, and Ogre moves right out of the way. Ogre got to get his bearings back here. Oh, man. What a choke slam! Could be enough. Cover here. 1, 2, and no. Genocide got his foot on the ropes. Hey, wait a minute. What is Blackheart doing? Blackheart is in the ring. What is he doing here? Oh! He went for Genocide and he missed. Heartbreaker on the Ogre. Genocide clotheslines Blackheart. Cover on the Ogre. He's done it. Genocide has retained the UVW Championship thanks in large part to Blackheart. I have a feeling that if Blackheart hadn't interfered and tried to super kick Genocide, we might have had a new UVW champion. But Genocide, thanks to some interference gone awry, has done it.
FWL might have the tactics. XAWA might have the tactics. I'm still the champ.
That's very true. Genocide has the skills. It's just that Blackheart stuck his nose in and probably shouldn't have. Backfired on him in a huge way. Who knows if Ogre might have won the title there without Blackheart getting involved. Yeah, Blackheart not happy about that either. That severely backfired. He wanted XAWA to win the title. But on this day, it was not to be. Genocide, still your United Backyard Wrestling champion. And now XAWA is going to go back to the drawing board. Back to us in the studio. A valiant effort from the Ogre of Chaos against Genocide there. I'm sure Blackheart meant well. I guess after how the high-ranked tournament played out, he just wanted to remind XCW of XAWA's presence in this fight. Who knows? When we come back, we're going to finish our Lethal Lottery coverage, and we're going to find out what else Blackheart was doing backstage at XCW, as he was apparently there for a reason. More Worldwide happens right after this. We're back on Worldwide. I'm Wayne Armstrong, and now we finish up our coverage of Lethal Lottery. If you've been following us on Twitter at XAWA Wrestling and haven't seen Lethal Lottery, you no doubt already know that Mint Dragon debuted with XAWA and drew Cardborg in the lottery in a standard wrestling match. Cardborg's battery, however, would not last the entire match, and after running out the battery stuck in running animation, Mint Dragon was able to pin him to win her debut. Former tag partners also collided at Lethal Lottery as Deacon Storm drew the Alien in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and boy did they use that stipulation to their advantage in a wild match that saw everything get thrown. Storm would eventually prevail to win the day, though he would do the right thing and help the Alien out of the arena following the match. Finally, the Hardcore Championship was on the line in a First Blood match as Blackheart defended against Chaos Zero. This match was a lot more brutal than you might expect from a Chaos Zero match, with both men absolutely trying to destroy each other with weapons. In the end, however, a head rush to an open steel chair is what ultimately busted open Zero and won the match for Blackheart. And what a better way to segue into our main event of the evening than a Blackheart match, as we found out during the break that Blackheart is at the Cemetery Center, as we knew, but he's there to continue his Perpetual Open Challenge. I guess Blackheart is hungry for competition. Let's head straight to the Cemetery Center at ringside to find out who challenges Blackheart for the Hardcore title. Well, Blackheart cost the Ogre the United Backyard Wrestling Championship. That was about a week ago that was taped, by the way. As you can tell, this is a different day. We'll make no bones about that. We've been sitting on that footage for a little bit because we've been waiting to air it in accordance with XCW and FWL as well. But Blackheart is out here, and he is here to challenge, to issue an open challenge for that title. Could be anybody backstage. Blackheart getting the cheap pop. I'm not trying to crash the party or anything. It's been a great show, but I saw an opportunity. About a month ago, I put out an open challenge for anybody from not only the XAWA, but from XCW and FWL. If they wanted a shot at this belt, to come and find me and take their shot. I'm just wondering, because I hear a lot of talk, I'm wondering if there's anybody back there who wants a shot at the Hardcore title, the XAWA Hardcore title. I want to point out XCW has an Extreme Champion, Extreme Championship. It's being held currently by Jesse Justice. But this is our hardcore title, and actually our hardcore title is a little different than their Extreme title. Wait a minute, I recognize that music. Wow. I never thought we'd get to see this rematch. Die Hard Corey Lee. If you remember, ladies and gentlemen, Corey Lee faced Blackheart in the high-ranked tournament. Corey Lee beat him to advance. Corey would lose to Cyrus Mason in the next round, but he's got a victory already over Blackheart. Perhaps he thinks...
XCW's A-lister.
Yeah, that he is. Perhaps he thinks that he can get an easy win here and win a championship. Can you imagine what would happen here if Corey Lee won our hardcore title?
Before we get this started, as the show can say, come here. It's standard. Standard. Come here, buddy. Good job. All right. Standard. In good faith. So you've been putting a lot of challenges out. Nobody really answering. I was hoping you would.
I was too, let's be honest. I wanted to see this rematch. They had a great match, if not quick. It was only about a 10-minute match when they faced off the last time. This one, now Corey's wrestling in Blackheart's world because this is a hardcore title match. That means no disqualifications, no countouts, falls count anywhere. And XCW official Festus Davis, who is officiating this match, has been informed that is the case. Blackheart caught a kick. Dragon screw. Beautiful dragon screw by Blackheart. Blackheart trying to take control early. Goings here. DDT to the foot. Working that leg and knee because he knows Corey's finisher is the FML. Into the corner. Whoop. Corey moved. Blackheart stopped himself. Corey went down to the knees. Knee off the head. Cover here. Blackheart's in the ropes, but it doesn't matter because it's a hardcore title match. Blackheart kicks out at one and going to the outside where Blackheart is going to probably be a lot more comfortable. I think Corey forgot this is a hardcore title match. That means this is going to happen anywhere. And here we go. We're already outside the ring and a DDT on the ground. Could be enough.
1, 2.
Referee Festus Davis right in there on top of things. Yes, he is aware that this is a hardcore match because it's for the hardcore title. That title's on the line 24/7. Oh my God, look out. Oh my goodness. Blackheart tried to throw Corey into the ring post and Corey Lee reversed it, sending Blackheart head first into the steel. And now Corey Lee understands what he's in for, and now he's grabbing some weapons.
Corey, you don't need those.
He doesn't need them, but he's going to use them anyway. Blackheart catches the chair, and Blackheart, wow. Oh my goodness. Brutal shot with the cookie sheet cover, and Blackheart able to kick out at 2. Okay, Corey definitely knows what he's in for now. Maybe he was prepared. Who knew?
Come on, Corey.
Corey has held the Extreme title a time or two in the past. Look at this. Oh! DDT on the open steel chair. Blackheart basically just did that to buy himself some time here. There's a little bit of a dent in that chair now because of Corey's head.
Ring, guys. Come on.
Receipt. Good Lord. Corey's ears have got to be ringing. Cover on the outside. 2 only, though.
Got 2.
Head scissors by Corey Lee.
Submission.
This is something he's been known to do. He could transition this into the rings, into a version of the Rings of Saturn. Yeah, he's got it on. It's like an inverted Rings of Saturn with a head scissors. And there's no ropes out there for Blackheart to grab to break this, so he's got to roll him up. Look at this. Oh, and Corey had to kick out. He had to let go of that hold, so he had to kick out. Back in the ring. Corey Lee feels obviously going to feel a little more comfortable in the ring. I guess for Blackheart it doesn't really matter, but the outside is where he lives. Oh. Right hand. Another one. Oh. Both men trading rights. Oh! Corey dug deep with that one. You gotta think that both, not only is the XAWA administrative watching this match, the XCW administrative is watching this as well. Emily Moore, Psychor, people that are big names in the back are probably watching this. This is a first, because this is the first time an XCW wrestler has ever challenged for an XAWA championship of any kind. This is not going to be good for Corey. Oh my God, look out! Oh! I was wrong! Blackheart got back body dropped right on that steel chair.
Let's go, Corey!
Corey Lee has that chair up on Blackheart, and he's up on the top. Oh no! Coup de grace on the chair! But Corey's got a bad wheel. Blackheart did some damage to his knee. Cover! Could be enough. No! My God! Oh my God! I thought it was over. Oh! Oh! Blackheart trying to take back control here. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness again! Blackheart really working that knee. He senses a weakness and he's trying to target it. And it's hardcore, so there's absolutely nothing Festus Davis can do about this. Oh my goodness, he's going to Pillmanize him. Off the ropes for leverage, and he stomps right on the chair. Good Lord, there could be some serious injuries now on Corey Lee. Blackheart stops at nothing when it comes to his hardcore title. And Corey kicked out. I'm surprised that Corey had the energy to do that, and he kicks Blackheart with his good leg. Corey, yeah, seriously favoring that left leg. For sure. What is he doing? Oh! FML! But Blackheart fell clear out of the ring, so Corey's got to walk over and get him. Remember, falls count anywhere here, so he can just walk over and pin him. But the fact that he's got to journey over to Blackheart, and Corey, instead of pinning him, I think he forgot temporarily that this is a hardcore match, is throwing him in the ring. Or maybe he just wants to beat him in the ring. Cover!
1, 2.
No, Blackheart kicked out again!
You got 2.
Oh my goodness. I think if Corey had tried to pin him on the outside, he might have had him. I think that was Corey's mistake. Head rush! Head rush out of nowhere! He hit it! Cover! 1, 2, no! My God! Are you kidding?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know how Corey Lee kicked out of that, but that was insane. Blackheart with a speed and velocity that he had on that head rush. That should have been the end of Corey Lee, and Corey trying to fight back here, and Blackheart not having it. Oh, he's going to put it on again. Backflip! We saw this at High Rank Tournament. Oh, but Blackheart caught the FML this time. He scouted it. Heartbreaker. Corey ducked it. Cover. He's rolled him up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Winner, a new
No way.
That's great. Are you sure?
Blackheart thought he kicked out. Oh my god. Corey Lee just won the title. I don't...
That's right, baby. It's not just XCW, baby. XAWA.
What in the world just happened?
I'll see you later, Blackheart.
What just happened? I cannot believe this. Blackheart can't believe it either. I cannot... Blackheart's near 150-day reign just ended. Oh my god. I cannot believe what I just saw. Corey Lee just pinned Blackheart to become XAWA Hardcore Champion. That means XCW has one of our championships. I mean, Blackheart issued the challenge to anyone, anywhere, at any time, but holy moly, I was not expecting to see what I just saw. I think the administrator is going to have some words about this for sure. What? Corey Lee has apparently already posted a picture on his Facebook page of him holding the title. Oh my lord. We're going to find out what happens regarding this whole situation soon, I think. What's going on? There's chaos happening upstairs. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, Ground Zero Enemy Lines isn't until October 5th, but the first shot has already been fired. Corey Lee is our hardcore champion. I don't know what to say. Everybody is speechless behind the scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna find out what's going on next week here on Worldwide. For everybody here at the XAWA, I'm Wayne Armstrong saying, see you next week.